Why am I subjugating myself to do this today? Oh Lord, this is going to be painful. Oh! Hello everybody! How's it going? This is Dr. John, back with more Pokemon Yellow, and today... Safari Zone! Okay. I'm okay. Whew, I'm okay. It's not that bad, Johnny. It's not that bad. It's just going to be incredibly annoying when you start capturing actual Pokemons. But for now, I'm just gonna say this right away. Our first visit here is going to be nothing but a key item quest, because there's quite a bunch of key items and just some additional items that we can get from this place when we first go through it. Which is the action I recommend you do instead of trying to capture Pokemons on your first time here, because you are going to want to resort a hell of a lot of time for that, because that is going to take a while to capture Pokemons in these areas. Anywho, how about we head into Safari Zone? Here we come to Gates of Hell. Okay, so first up, the first thing that makes this place a little bit annoying is the fact that, well, each and every one of your visits base costs 500 Poké-Dollars. No matter how many times you've visited here before, the price is always the same. And you get a limited amount of special kind of balls that these guys uses, Safari balls, and you get only 30 of them, so that's already a kind of annoying. And the other thing is the so-called time limit, which, however, is not per se a time limit, but step limit. Basically, that counter over there, 500 out of 500, that basically means that you can take 500 steps before you have to get out from Safari Zone. The game automatically takes you out from this place. As well in the case where if you happen to lose all of your Safari balls. So yeah, those are already kind of annoying limitations to this place. But you just wait till you see how the Pokemon capturing works in this place. For God! I think... Okay, I'm bound to run into something in here anyway, so I might as well cover that once we actually get to that. Anywho, so yeah, on the first visit you just want to head to the areas that contain the key items that you need to get. A certain HM, and then the Warden's Teeth that he was missing. So first go over here. Don't worry, the 500 step limit is more than enough for you to reach the key item locations. There's not going to be problems with that. The problems are going to arise a little bit later for all sorts of other types of things. Now let me see here. So if it may seem that I'm taking these steps a little bit slow, but I don't recall this place too well, and even with the guide it's a little bit confusing. And oh, Skyder. Okay, anywho. This is the stupidest thing about this entire place. As you can tell, we cannot call out any Pokemons of ours. You're not allowed to do that. The only way that you are allowed to capture these Pokemons are either with just simply throwing a ball with this command, throwing a rock, which occasionally makes the Pokemon a little bit angsty but easier to get, but can also make them run a hell of a lot faster, run away from you I mean, and then bait. Bait is goddamn useless. It does not help you, it only makes capturing already more difficult than it is, so bait can go to hell. And another funny thing I'm just going to run away from that because I'm just going to otherwise keep raging on that I cannot keep explaining this. The other thing that's really annoying about those Pokemon battles is that they actually kind of punish you if you take too long on deciding what the hell you want to do, because I'm not too sure on this, but I think if you wait too long, no matter what action you choose, the Pokemon is always going to run away without you even getting the chance to do the action. I'm not entirely sure of this, but that's just how I recall the thing was. And my god, it is just so ungodly annoying. And the other thing is that all the chances... Okay, now here comes the extremely annoying part. Even if you have figured out some sort of a combo that seems to have made one type of Pokemon easier to capture here, guess what? Each and every encounter is considered as its separate own. Meaning that even if you had, like in our example, if we had figured out a way that might have been worked for us to capture that Skyder, it wouldn't have worked anymore on the next Skyder that we met because the freaking thing resets. Capturing these things runs on random values and random whatever, and they reset at every encounter. Count that all together and you get what I call Safari Zone on Pokemon catching from hell. Okay, got that out of my system, and now let's keep moving forward. So we moved up here, next we wanna keep going this way, then yeah. Oh yes, by the way, get used to hearing lots and lots of this evolution tune. It's the only goddamn music that there is in this place. Okay, anywho, what you want to do is to head over here. Let me just, yep, this is the right way. I kinda need to check my guide here so that I don't do stupid mistakes. And as you can see, there's also a ton of Pokemons that you've already encountered during your adventure. Almost at the same levels when you did encounter them for the first time. Well, okay, maybe not exactly, but still close enough. Anywho, let's keep going up here. This place can be a little bit pain to navigate or find the right locations if you don't have a guide to help you or anything. Ooh, Kangaskhan. Kinda interested, but no, I'm gonna leave Pokemon capturing for later time, like I said. I'm now just going to focus on getting the key items, so there won't be any problems with that. And this is not a key item, but we might as well pick it up. TM4T. Let me see, what is that actually? Oh yes, I just realized I actually have a Repel. Derp. Skull Bash. That could actually be kinda useful, and I'm actually gonna use this iron. Let me see. You know, let's give it to Terra. Terra is kinda that low on physical defense when compared to our other Pokemons. There we go. Gain a little bit more room from our inventory tab. Now then, keep heading up here. God damn it. Why, hello there, cutie. I don't give a shit about you. Go to hell. Now, I really don't mean that, but trust me, you're going to be flipping off most of these Pokemons by the time you're done with this area. It is just... I swear to God, Subway Zone. Almost when at the first time when I played it, I found it annoying, and as time went on, I found this place more and more annoying than I ever recalled it was. Safari Zone nearly, even at one point, almost killed my respect for this game, which is my favorite Pokemon game, so yeah, as you can imagine, with a chunk. Okay, anyway, we are now here where we need to be, and our first key item, yeah, we got way more than enough steps to spend, is right here. Gold teeth. Those are the gold teeth. So that's one key item. The other, what you really wanna get, is this way. You keep coming over here. Not gonna pick that up, just in case my inventory is getting kinda. You wanna go in here and talk to this guy. Oh, finally! You're the first person to reach the secret house. Yeah, no shit. I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. HM3, which contains easily the most useful and also one of the stronger water type attacks. As well useful transporting move, Surf. This is really good move to teach the water type Pokemon or any Pokemon that can use water type moves, and there seriously is no reason to not to teach it. It's just freaking excellent on right type of Pokemon. Does a lot of damage, and well, you're going to need it anyways, because you're going to end up using quite a lot of surfing to scout the later parts in the game. Sadly though, we cannot use it until we've done our business within Fuschia City, so yeah, that kinda limits our uses of that. Anywho, we still have something about 200 steps to spend, and you better remember this trick. If you don't want to necessarily visit here time and time again, just in case you didn't happen to capture the Pokemon that you wanted, you can always save in this place, and whenever you start the game, you're going to have the exact amount of steps left that you saved with. And since each and every Pokemon encounter resets, that basically means that you pretty much have the same chances as you would have if you just simply exited the area and enter it again. So yeah, really useful tip. This really saves a ton of your money. And it just so happens to be that Area 3 is also the place where one of the or actually the one and only Pokemon. No wait, there are two. One of the two Pokemons that I want to capture here happens to reside in the grass of this area. However, let me see. No, you cannot capture that one Pokemon from the waters of this place. Let me just check. Can I? Oh, I could pick that up. Okay. Wasn't sure did I have enough room in my inventory, but let's see. This is Double Team. Okay. I think I've already talked about how I consider Double Team to be actually really useful move, so yeah. I consider that worth picking up and god damn it. Okay, it looks like I cannot capture these Pokemons because I kinda ended up coming in this sort of wrong way, so instead actually okay, I'm not able to capture the one Pokemon that is actually, spoiler alert. Oh wow, Safari Zone, you're ruining my grammar. The one Pokemon that I want to capture here that is also going to be one of our final team members, I cannot capture it right now it seems. However, from these water pools here, unless I recall wrong, I can capture the other Pokemon that I want to get just to add it into my collection, not necessarily use it, I just want to get it. Because this is the only place you can get it, and it is freaking rare. However, capturing this son of a bitch is really... Actually, hold on, let me save here. I just saved 2 seconds ago, but... God damn it. I'm only going to give this few tries here, not going to try it endlessly, just so that I don't end up making this episode too boring for you guys. Because I highly doubt I'm going to get this for even during my first few tries, so... Here we go! If I get really lucky... That can always happen too. Sometimes it just doesn't seem that nothing is catching up, but just keep casting your rod and eventually... not the Pokemon I wanted. Okay, screw it, I accidentally ended up hopping on my bike, but whatever. Also changed the locations, but no freaking catch, so screw that for now. And also, that brings me to the other thing that's extremely annoying about this area. Some of these Pokemons here have insanely low percent chance of actually appearing. Like, we're talking about something like 4% chance of showing some Pokemon showing up on some of these areas, and that's, as you can imagine, it's going to mean that you're going to look for those Pokemon for a while. This is going to turn me into a frack, I just know it. Anywho. Ooh, protein. Okay. Come down here. Just a useless Nidoran. Nobody likes it anymore. Yeah, gonna run out of steps before I can even capture anything. Screw it. One more try. Just because I kinda wanna try to do this if I can be even a little bit lucky. Okay, fine, screw you, game. Ugh. Hello, Skyter. You know... Now, I'm going to enter this area again anyways, like going to exit and enter this very soon again, so what the hell, let's see if I can get any lucky with just chucking some balls, because Skyter is really a rare catch, at least in some of the areas here, so might as well add it to our collection, even if I'm not going to use it. By the way, the best way, at least by my observation, that seems to somewhat give you chance of capturing these Pokemon is just to keep chucking these goddamn balls. Yep, that's all. And it ran away. Right. God, I'm so obsessed with this. Come on, give me a one nibble before the video ends, please! Because this is taking a little bit longer than I thought, even if I'm going to cut out some of these random encounters. Where's that? Game! Why? Okay. Anywho, once I'm out of here, I think I'm going to call the episode up because, like I said, I wanna reserve a hell of a lot of time for the Pokemon capturing, and I don't know. I just don't feel like including any of that in this particular part because I think that's going to be more of a bonus episode stuff. I have to see what I will do about that, but anywho, let's keep on going. Back to the way we came. Not interested. And there we go, run out of steps. Whenever I see that text box, whenever I see that freaking text box, I just want to pound the guy right into his goddamn mouth. Did you get a good hole? How about you go out there and try to get good hole, you freaking checkers? I will come again even when I don't want to. Asshole. Anywho, that kinda concludes the item collecting in Safari Zone. Thank God, but I'll be going back there to torment myself some more. Anywho, now that we got those key items that we were looking for, how about we go and give... What am I doing? Wow. Somebody screwed up my brain so hard that I cannot even think straight anymore. Holy crap. Anywho, let's go to Warden's house and give back his teeth. I think he's going to... Hopefully he's going to reward us with something really good. So talk to him now that we have his gold teeth. Thanks, kid. No one could understand a word that I said. I couldn't work that way. Let me give you something for your trouble. HM4. Ooh boy! This, my friends, although the Pokemon I plan on capturing, that I'm also planning to use this particular HM on, is a pain in the ass since it's a Safari's only owned Pokemon. Trust me. This thing on that Pokemon or any physically strong Pokemon is freaking devastating. This move is HM4 Strength. Trust me, this is insanely strong physical attack. If you teach it the right Pokemon, it can pretty much take out any goddamn Pokemon that doesn't have that much of a physical defense, aka... or as a example, let's say Psychic type Pokemons that don't usually have that much of a physical defense. If you teach Strength to a strong attacker, it's basically going to tear everything up. The move is just, at least in my opinion, that good. Anyways, gonna head to the Pokemon Center as I need to deposit some of the stuff that we collected here. And then I'm gonna call the episode up, so I'll meet you guys back out here, outside the Pokemon Center, just in a second. There we go, got a lot more space in my inventory now. And so, now that we've done that, little item side question on the Safari. So, Johnny, snap out of it. I think we can call this episode up, so that I can start mentally preparing myself for the next torture that's going to come up. So, until that time though, Dr. John, hoping you guys enjoyed the video and thank you for watching, and saying bye everyone. See you next time. Oh God, what am I getting myself into?